Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial for school. Now this is not a no makeup look. If you want one of those, I've already done one and I'll link it in the description box below for you and in the card section as well. But this is just kind of like a really simple makeup look for those of you who do want to wear makeup to school. Personally, I went to an all-girls Catholic school and we were definitely not allowed to wear makeup. So this is also kind of what I would wear if I were to wear makeup to school. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this, just keep watching. Now the first makeup step I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a primer, but if you think your foundation lasts fine without a primer, go ahead and skip this step. I'm just using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer because I want to stay matte and my skin gets very oily throughout the day. So I'm just going to work this in to where I need it the most, so my T-zone, and then I'm gonna work it outwards. And that was probably like way too much product. Whoops. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation and I'm using my favorite L'Oreal True Match. But obviously you use whatever foundation works best for your skin and whichever's gonna last like the longest throughout your school day. I love this one because the color is such a good match. And it also doesn't go like cakey or gross throughout the day and lasts a really long time too. And I'm just going to blend this in all over my skin using the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. Obviously if you don't want to wear foundation, you can use a BB cream or like a tinted moisturizer. But I don't own any BB creams and I feel like I've already done like a no makeup look where I used a tinted moisturizer and I just want to make this one like a bit different. Now for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Light, and I'm just going to put this on underneath my eyes to hide my dark circles. I remember back in my day when I was at school, I'd like stay up until like 3 in the morning on MSN Messenger. So I can only assume how late you guys would stay up with like Netflix and YouTube. And I'm also going to put this on my eyelid as well, just because I have really discolored eyelids. Then I'm just going back in with that Real Techniques sponge again, and I'm blending everything out. These sponges are really awesome, especially if you're on a budget, because I think they're only like $10, and they're really good too. Next up, I'm going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent, and I'm just going to take this on a Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to use this to set under my eyes and my eyelids, and then I'm going to use a darker powder just to set the rest of my face. But if you don't want to use two products, just get like a translucent powder instead. And sometimes with translucent powders they can like slightly change the color of your foundation, so that's why I'm using coloured powders instead. Then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder. So I'm just going to dust this powder on the rest of my face. If you have dry skin, you probably don't need to set your face, but I have super oily skin, so if I don't do this, my makeup definitely won't last throughout our school day, if I was in school. Ooh, my hair's everywhere. Now I'm going to take a little spoolie and I'm just going to brush out all the product that's like gotten into my eyebrows, and then I'm going to fill them in. But obviously if you don't want to fill in your eyebrows for school, just don't do it. My videos are more of like a guideline than like me telling you to do stuff, so always keep that in mind. Then to fill in my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Milani Brow Kit in Dark. So I'm just taking this on a Sigma angled brow brush and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. Okay, eyebrows are on. I tried not to be bold, but they still ended up pretty bold. Oh well, what you gonna do about it? We don't have time to start over, geez, we gotta go to school. So now I'm gonna set my eyebrows so that they actually stay in place. And for that I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. So I'm just gonna brush this through. This stuff is only $1 and it's actually really, really good. Now I'm going to quickly add some bronzer to my face, and for that I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Sculpt palette. And this is in the shade 2 Medium Dark. So I'm just going to take this on another powder brush. This is a powder slash brush blush brush. It's really hard to say blush brush. And I'm just going to use this to add a bit of color to the perimeter of my face. And we're just gonna like slap it on there. Jeez. We're not contouring, we're just like bronzing up our face a bit so it doesn't look so flat. Then whilst I still have this, I'm going to grab a Sigma tapered blending brush and I'm just going to blend this into the crease of my eyes just to give them some more definition. And this is also going to act as like a transition color for the eyeshadow I'm going to use as well. Then I'm going to take the highlight shade from this and I'm just going to apply it under my eyebrow as a brow bone highlight. Whoops. Then I'm also going to add some to my inner corner here. And I'm also going to dust some on the top of my cheekbones. And I'm just using my finger. We don't have the time or the money to use another brush, I assume, for high school students. Next up is blush, and I'm just going to use the NYX Baked Blush in Foreplay, and I'm just going to take that on the same brush we used to bronze up our face, and I'm going to apply this to my cheeks. Something I forgot to do whilst you still have the Master Sculpt bronzer thing is just take some of that contour shade on your finger and just smudge it into your lower lash line. Obviously you can use a brush if you want to. That means dirtying another brush and then have to go get it, so we're just gonna use our finger. Next up for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Color Molten eyeshadow in Nude Rush, and I'm gonna take the golden shade and I'm just gonna pack this onto my eyelid. Next up, I'm going to grab the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond, and I'm just going to add this to my waterline just so that our eyes look more awake. And try not to get any eyelashes. Now onto mascara. I'm going to take the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform Mascara and I'm going to apply this to my eyelashes. Actually, no! Why do I always forget things? Before you apply mascara, you want to take an eyelash curler and just curl your eyelashes. Okay, now we can add mascara. Okay, so I wasn't going to do this step just because I don't want to have too many steps in this video, but I think it just looks a little weird without a black eyeliner on my tight line. So I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Soft Kohl Liner Pencil in Jet Black and just use this to tightline. Just so that I don't have like that flesh tone showing through with my eyelashes. Then for school, if I were at school, I wouldn't really want to wear like a lipstick or anything just because it's so like high maintenance. So I'm going to go in with the Carmex Moisture Plus lip balm. So yeah, that is it for this back to school makeup tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. I hope you're all having an amazing week and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my August favourite.